This is Gupta. We are here with another episode of Knowledge Talks. It's my pleasure to have Rahul Dasgupta. Rahul is a co-founder of Flock 2 Hit, a vernacular digital media and education company focused on startups and entrepreneurship. Hello, this is Abhishek Gupta. We are here with another episode of Knowledge Talks. And in this episode, it's my pleasure to have Rahul Dasgupta with me. A brief about Rahul Dasgupta. Rahul is a co-founder of Flock 2 Hit, a vernacular digital media and education company focused on startups and entrepreneurship. Rahul wears different hats. He has worked in the US healthcare space with several leading hospitals, doctors, and other health care facilities, looking into their technology and revenue cycle management needs. Rahul has also worked as a content marketing strategist and marketing head in several tech companies in US, UK, Israel, Russia, and India. He helped them to grow their revenue and visibility with content and social media marketing. Rahul, welcome to our show.
Thanks, Abhishek. Thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure.
This is a buzzword which is right now, solopreneurs. Now, being a buzzword, we would like to know what is this, because in Bengal or probably in most of the rural parts of India, we have seen people are not starting with a great team, probably founders, co-founders, or board members, and those all concepts are not very prominent amongst them. So what is the potential of being a solopreneur? This is number one. What is its future, and how you are helping solopreneurs to take their venture to the next level? Over to you, Rahul.
Yeah, thanks, Abhishek. Thanks for asking that. Well, solopreneurs is nothing but like when you are something like freelancing, honestly. That is freelancing, that you are on your own. So you do not have like full-time employees and like partners. You do not have anyone like that. Solopreneur is a one-man show. So if I'm a solopreneur, I'm the only one who does everything from whatever the work I'm doing, so doing the work, accounting, and all these, like getting the clients, so everything I'm doing. That is solopreneurship, and so the potential is huge. So solopreneurship, like if you look at the current scenario, this COVID-19, so it has forced people, a lot of people lost their jobs, and then a lot of people actually trying to explore to get into business and entrepreneurship. Now the problem is in entrepreneurship that not everyone can build a tech startup. Okay, and tech startup might be fancy or something like that, but not everyone can be a Vijay Shekhar Sharma or Sachin Bansal, nothing like that. In fact, forget about being that. For getting over there, they do not know how to build a tech startup. A lot of people don't know what is a startup even technically. So every other person can say that I am running a startup, but technical startup definition is something different. So what these people are going to do? So these people are like who actually give this expertise, what they are expert in. Whether it is a writing or whether they are in consulting, they specialize into that. So they do not want to get into that. A lot of people on board and getting board of directors, investments, all these things doesn't matter to them. Okay. And the future is tremendous. Like imagine that how many people will get this earning opportunity. Like you can just work from your home because everything is from home only people are doing. You can just work from home. There's so many, internet is like, there's a lot of plethora of opportunities and different kind of freelancing and solopreneurship work. Now, earlier what used to happen, a lot of, even the Fortune 500 companies, they only used to hire agencies and all these companies, consultants, consulting companies. Now they are hiring freelancers and solopreneurs. Even they are just like, if you look at all the big short media companies, they are even hiring freelance journalists. So solopreneurship, so that is the future. Like people, if you look from the company perspective, the businesses are trying to cut down their costs. Their infrastructure cost and their electricity maintenance cost and their ongoing resource costs, then hiring costs. I mean, there's so many costs involved. But for solopreneur, the solopreneur is happy that he or she can take up multiple clients, and there is no limit on the earning. You cannot just like you go to 9 to 5 a job and you get just little bit of salary and you would be happy until unless you get a new job and you actually switch to or upgrade your skill. Here you have a lot of earning opportunity. You can still spend time with your family and friends and everywhere, and still you can earn a lot of money, and you can also build a successful career. So that is why this has a great future, tremendous future. In every part of the world, people are doing it. And if you look at all the bidding sites, Upwork and Freelancer, they are just like huge. Now, how are we helping? So coming to the question that, so getting into right there, just like I started in the beginning. So understanding a concept and then learning about it and then executing it is completely different. Just like we talk about in the this tech startup scenario, Lisa, it's all about executions. Ideas are cheap. So for solopreneurs. So like I can think about that I will do writing, but for that you should have writing skill. And even if you have a writing skill, how would you know that which project you should go for? Which is the right project for you? And maybe at your price point you are not getting a project, but how would you make sure that you get some portfolio, how to build your reputation, where to acquire clients, how to acquire clients, and most important part is that how to write a good proposal. Most of the people do not know how to write a proposal, and that is where they actually get rejected. So because there's too much of competition. So because when there is a cutthroat competition, you need to be like sharpen your edge, and you need to be sharp in everything, right? So, and being a good writer, good marketer, good tech guy, and good accountant, it doesn't make any sense if you do not know how to expose yourself and how to show yourself how much skilled you are. So that is where we are trying to help. We are publishing a lot of content in freelancing. Then what is freelancing as a guide kind of thing, free guide, and where to look out for freelancing work. And now we are coming up with a freelancing course where we are actually doing the hand holding. We will teach them, not just theoretical, we will teach them, we will handhold them to going to the website, so which are the sites to apply, what proposals to write, and how to follow it up. And most important part, when you get a client, how to retain that client, because client acquisition is much more expensive than client retention. So how would you make sure that even if you get 20 clients, how to make like 80 or 90% of the clients you need to retain? Most of the people just don't know. They think that okay, it's like one piece of job and I just get it done and that's over. But you need to convert into one client. You need to give them so much value that client will actually start giving you a lot more other work. You never know that a client has a lot of other kind of businesses, or they know a lot of people, and you will get referrals. These kind of needs you need to know. Just like I was giving you an example, one of our students is an accountant, right? He wants to get into freelancing. Even someone, I would say another person who is from a rural area. He's a teacher. He's a maths teacher. And but the problem is like surrounding his area, everyone knows him, but he doesn't have any earning opportunity beyond it. So people are not going there, and because of COVID-19, people are not going to present physically, and he cannot just think about it just in nearby in like 5 kilometers, 2 to 3 kilometers. No one is going to come to us for COVID-19. No one is going to come through Zoom or Google Meet. So he wants to expand to different places, even if in cities and all. How would he do that? He wants to get into freelancing. How would he do that? How the thing he knows, even if he knows maths, how can he actually get math related projects, where he can get more students? So these kind of things, freelancing thing, all the nitty-gritty things we are actually trying to teach people. So that is where I think the solopreneur is a great future, and that is why we are targeting primarily solopreneurs, micropreneurs, and early stage entrepreneurs. These are the 3 level of people who I think, and we think that they really need a lot of assistance, and we would be happy to help them there. So that is why we are actually trying to do it.
Well, I really agree with you that solopreneurship is a great concept. The freelancing, as you rightly said, could be the next buzzword, because there are many big companies who are offloading certain projects to the freelancers. And of course, it has got 2 advantages. Number one is they are saving their fixed costs because they are cutting down their number of employees. This is number one. And the second advantage is this: a lot of freelancers who are, full of talents are getting job out of this. May not be a direct job, but of course they are earning out of this. So anyway, so I think that's all for today, and we had a great session with Rahul Dasgupta, and I personally thank Rahul Dasgupta for taking out his time and coming to our show. And any closing remark would you like to give, Rahul?
Nothing sort of. Thanks, Abhishek. You're doing a wonderful work. Just keep inspiring, keep up your great work, and we all would be together. We would be building an entrepreneurship-driven ecosystem and all this entrepreneurship-driven country.
Thank you so much, Rahul. I'll be providing the links of Rahul's company in the description. And if anyone would like to connect for any entrepreneurship related project, they can get in touch with Rahul. And I'm sure they will benefit from this. And that's all for today. And stay tuned, stay connected. I'll be back with many such episodes. Have a great day.